Hello there, good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Samantha and this is my channel where I talk all about books. Anyway, today I'm coming to you with a weekend reading slash productive vlog. Basically, I haven't been super good about reading recently, so this is hopefully going to hold me accountable to actually try and maybe finish a book. Oh my god, who is she? And then also I need to do a lot of schoolwork, so yeah, it will be productive in that sense because basically on Monday I have an exam and then Friday I have a deadline, and then I actually have an extra deadline which is like an optional thing, but I'm gonna try and do that too. So I have a lot of work to do, and yeah, but I also have to meal prep and like tidy my room and stuff because adulting. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this vlog to hopefully hold me accountable for things. Also, I haven't posted a video in a really long time, so I'm hoping if I just do some vlogs here and there, then I can still post consistently this month, even though I have so much stuff to do. I'm looking at my calendar, it's right underneath you, and it's horrible. Anyway, I'm currently reading The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. This is just the dust jacket because the book's over there and I couldn't bother to get it. Anyway, yeah, I started reading this weeks ago. I was doing a group read with Mel, Noelle, and Elena, and I think Elena's the only one who's finished it so far because we all just were slumpy pretty much. And then I had to stop reading it and read Scythe instead for the side along, which if you missed it, that live show was last weekend, and I'll link it up in the card in case you want to hear all of our thoughts about Scythe. Anyway, so I had to put this down to read that, but now I can read this again, but I've only been reading like a chapter or two a day. I have been reading it this week, and I also recently started The Guest List by Lucy Foley because I got the ebook of that from my library and I was on the waitlist for months, so I really need to read it before it's due back. My main priority is finishing The Vanishing Half, but then I also want to get further through The Guest List. I'm like 15% of the way through at the moment. Anyway, so that's what I'm planning to read, and then obviously I'm going to do a lot of work, and I also need to prep a bunch of meals because it's been super handy just having a bunch of stuff in the freezer. But for now, I'm gonna go work out. I've been doing at-home workouts since September, actually. I'm so proud of myself. I've been working out consistently since September, and yeah, I feel very good about it. Very proud of myself. I've always found that with at-home workouts, I tend to just stop after not very long. But yeah, I've been doing it for 6 months almost, which is wild. But I recently started doing Sydney Cummings's workouts. I just finished her Ignite program last week, I think, which was her January program, but I started it really late. And now I'm doing her February Accelerate program. If you haven't used her workouts before, I would highly recommend. I sweat so much every time, but it's the best thing ever. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm just gonna go work out and then cook some breakfast and do some meal prep. And yeah, I will update you later. Hello, I finished my workout quite a while ago and I just made some breakfast and I want to show you. Here we have these protein pancakes by one of my favorite people ever, Linda Sun. If you're not watching her, you should be. I don't know how to describe her channel, but I'll link it down below, and I seriously watch her videos. But they're supposed to be protein pancakes and she's not vegan, but I veganized them and I don't have protein powder, so we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, they look kind of pretty all piled up here, so I'm gonna do a taste test on camera because why not? They're much better than I was expecting. They did not look good. I think veganizing them and leaving out the protein powder was probably not the best idea. But these are good, so I'm about to eat these, watch some YouTube, and I will do some work today, and I'll come back to you when I'm doing that. Hello, I still haven't done any work yet today, and I was just kind of getting mad at myself for having not done any work yet. But here's something that I think a lot of students need to think about, is that we are working all the time. Because with homework and assignments and everything, you end up not really getting a break even on the weekends, which obviously people who work a typical 9 to 5 will have the weekends off, or people who work other things, they'll have days off. Whereas with a student, it's so hard to actually have a day off because there's always so much stuff to get done. And if you're a stressy person like myself, sometimes you just feel I personally feel I need to be being productive all the time, and then when I'm not, I just get so mad at myself. But then also I procrastinate a lot because I always feel I need to be doing something, and so then I don't give myself breaks. So then when I am trying to work, procrastinate because I haven't given myself a break, if that makes sense. So I was just getting mad at myself. I was like, oh, it's, you know, almost noon and I haven't done anything. And like, I woke up at 6:30 this morning. So yeah, I've been up for a long time. But then I realized, like, you know, it's still Saturday. It's still Saturday morning. Like, I have so much time left on the weekend. And also, there are other things that I need to get done. I need to clean my room. I need to meal prep, and those are both productive things. But in my head, because I'm not doing work, I'm like, oh, I'm not being productive. This is so bad. And basically what I'm struggling with now is I'm sitting at my computer to do work, but then I don't want to do any work. So I'm doing other things like making my meal plan. And so I'm just like doing productive things, but not like work. So I feel like I'm just wasting time. So just remember that it's okay to do other things that aren't necessarily productive. Like, it's totally okay to completely take a break and do something completely unproductive, like watching Netflix. Because you know what? It is productive in a way because it's self-care. Basically, TLDR, it's okay to take a break. And just remember that, because it's not sustainable to be working all the time. Take a break. And on that note, I'm going to clean my room because it's taking a break from looking at the computer screen, but it's also something productive that I need to get done. So I'm gonna do that. Oh my god. This is just a mess of a clip. Okay, anyway, bye. Hello, it's Sunday evening. This weekend reading vlog has been a fail. So I think I'm gonna turn it into a weekly vlog, and then obviously I had just started on a Saturday and go till like Friday. I have not been as productive as I said I was gonna be this weekend, which is actually fine. The last couple of weeks I've been like working myself pretty hard. So I think this was probably just a weekend where I needed to like just chill a bit. I do feel prepared for my exam tomorrow, so that's something. And my proposal's not due till Friday, and I've been working on the other thing that's due on Friday, so I should be able to manage my time well enough in the week to get everything done. I mean, I will. I always do. Even if sometimes things are a little bit last minute, I always get things done on time. I haven't done any reading yet today, and I didn't read anything last night either, just because this morning I woke up and I saw that actually Deja was still doing her live sprints from yesterday, and so I just hopped on there and watched for a bit, and then they didn't actually do any reading. They were like tier ranking Vampire Diaries characters, and it was just a really fun time. So I watched that for like an hour this morning. So yeah, didn't do any reading this morning, but I will do some reading tonight. I am determined. And then I'm gonna have an early night and try and do my exam first thing tomorrow. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to tell you about, so I'm just gonna talk to you tomorrow. Hello, good afternoon. It's Monday. I'm exhausted. I could not sleep last night, and that's actually the first time in weeks that I've had like such trouble falling asleep. I don't know why, and it's literally the worst time because I have this 24-hour exam today, and so basically my teacher said it at 8 this morning, and I have until 8 tomorrow morning to finish it. So yeah, my initial plan was actually to wake up like super early, get my workout in first thing, and then try and do the exam before my 9 a.m. class. But that didn't happen. I did wake up early. I got up at 6:45, and then I did work out. But then I ended up just like looking at the question, and then I didn't start actually writing my answer until like half an hour ago, because I had 2 classes in a row which were both 2 hours long, and also like I just had trouble deciding what question to do because there are basically like 3 questions to choose from, and you just choose one and then write like pretty much an essay. So that's what I'm working on and will be working on for like probably the next 2 hours. It's just really annoying because I'm literally exhausted today, but as soon as I'm finished my work, I'm just gonna chill because I'm so tired. I didn't do any reading this morning because typically I like to read for like, I don't know, 20 minutes every morning during the week, and that's the reason why I get up at 6, so that I have like enough time to have like a nice chill morning and then also get all the things I want to get done. So yeah, because I woke up at 6:45 this morning, I didn't have time to read. I'm gonna go and try and write this stupid exam, which I don't want to do, but I have to. So yeah, and it's fine. It's really fine. It's only gonna take me like an hour or maybe 2, and then I'll be done. I can hand it in and forget about it. And then I only have 5 more deadlines this month. It's literally so many deadlines, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm procrastinating at this point, so I'll talk to you later. Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm less stressed today, thank God. I got my exam in. It was such a frustrating exam because basically she didn't say that there was a minimum word count. She only said that there was like a word limit. Anyway, so I handed it in and it was like 500 words under the word limit because I literally could not think of anything else to say. Anyway, and then literally 5 minutes after I handed it in, the prof sent an email and was like, oh, by the way, it has the same rules as essays, where basically in essays you can be 10% under or over the word limit, but if you're any more than that, you will get penalized. So luckily there was a resubmit button, so I very quickly reopened my document, added 300 words, and then was like, okay, this is enough. I did hand it in, but I was working on it for such a long time yesterday and I was so tired, and it was just like a complete disaster. Anyway, so by the time I was finished all that, I ended up not wanting to read anything. So I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I am rewatching again. I think this is like my 7th time watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I just can't stop, won't stop. I love it so much. I just have a really bad habit of just rewatching the same shows again and again and again. So if you have any recommendations for shows to watch, let me know. I like comedies pretty much exclusively. I can't be bothered to focus on anything more than a comedy. But with all that being said, I didn't read anything last night, but I read a little bit this morning. This is The Vanishing Half, by the way. I'm now on page 252, which is good because I've got exactly 100 pages left actually. So I'm hoping to finish this like tomorrow. If I read a chunk tonight and then a chunk tomorrow, then I will have finished it. I am really enjoying this book. I feel like it seems like I'm not enthusiastic about it. I am enjoying this book. I just haven't been in a reading mood, but I'm hoping to read some more of this tonight. Oh, I haven't read any more of the guest list yet either. So I need to get on that because that is due back to the library in like 10 days, I think. I'm sure like once I get into it, I'll read it really quickly, but it's just like getting into it, which I have to do. I'm gonna go because I'm rambling at this point, so I will talk to you later. Hello, good morning. It's Wednesday. I slept for 9 hours last night because I was so freaking tired. Monday just wore me out. That exam actually nearly killed me. Anyway, and then yesterday I was just like not having a good day. I don't know if that came across in my little update clip, but I just was not enjoying my day. It was one of those days where I just wanted the day to be over, and I hate those days, and I always try and turn it around, but yesterday I just couldn't. And it wasn't that I was like overwhelmingly sad or anything. I just like was not in the mental space where I could actually do any work, and it was stressing me out because I knew, like, I know how much work I have to get done by Friday. And so the fact that like I wasn't in a state to do any work, it just like was the worst. Anyway, I'm making this all sound super dramatic. I'm fine. It was just that Monday really wore me out, and so yeah, on Tuesday I couldn't function very well. Anyway, so I didn't actually read anything else last night like I said I was gonna do. I haven't actually read yet today, even though I typically read in the mornings after I wake up because I slept in a little bit. I slept till 7. It wasn't sleeping in really, but I've been getting a bit sick, so yeah, I did sleep until 7, but I will hopefully read today at some point. My hair is such a mess because I worked out and like sweat, but I didn't wash my hair because I washed my hair yesterday. Let's just pretend it looks fine. Anyway, and yeah, I got this class for 2 hours. I really hate this class. I really like the teacher, but it's just such a boring class and no one ever contributes, and yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. And I just really don't want to go because I know I've got work to do and I'd rather be doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna go, obviously, because I haven't skipped a single class so far. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to this class and then I'm going to focus on working on my project proposals today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be working on my mock exam and hopefully get all of that done by tomorrow evening. And then on Friday I can maybe have a little bit of a chill. Anyway, so I should probably stop filming this clip because I'm honestly wasting time at this point, and I will just update you later on. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday. Excuse my wet hair. I can't bother to blow dry it yet. Anyway, I actually have some reading updates for you. Oh my god, I know, who is she? I finally read some more of The Vanishing Half. I actually read a little bit last night and then I read a chapter this morning, but the chapter was 20 pages, so like it was a long chapter. I now only have like 70 pages left and I've only got 3 chapters to go. So I think basically I'm going to do some work for a while and then I'm going to take a break and read a chapter, and then I'll go back to doing work and then read a chapter, and then I'll read the last chapter tonight probably before bed. So essentially I want to finish this today because it's been hanging over me for such a long time. Anyway, I also still have to finish my project proposal, which again has been hanging over me for the longest time. Like literally before, like when the semester started, she already gave us like our deadlines. So I've known that it was due on the 12th of March forever, and it's just taking me so long, and it's only 500 words. I'm like, how is this taking me so long? It's because basically one of the things is like I have to summarize some of the sources I've read, which I'm just struggling with because I'm like, you know, these are like 10 to 20 page long sources and I have to summarize it in like 100 words. I'm like, how on earth am I going to summarize all that information into like 100 words? Anyway, but I was talking to my roommate yesterday and she basically said that someone recommended setting like deadlines for yourself, because basically we have this speaking exam which is due like in May, but basically we record it instead of having it in person like we normally would. So they suggested just like setting yourself a date for your exam, and like obviously it's not real, but like being ready and just doing it all in one go, because obviously with it being recorded you can re-record so many times, and I have, and it's like, I don't know, it just gets more like fake sounding, like rehearsed, the more you record it. Anyway, so with that being said, I have this practice speaking exam which is due tomorrow, so I'm setting myself a fake mock exam tomorrow at 10 a.m. I have to be ready for that and record it then. I'm just gonna record it once and submit it and be done with it. And then for the proposal, I'm setting myself a fake deadline today of 11:30. So I need to finish up this clip because I think it's gonna take me like an hour or so. I'm gonna see how this whole fake deadline thing works. But I think it should work well, I hope. I'm gonna get the proposal done today. I'm gonna finish reading the vanishing half today. And I'm gonna get my presentation ready for my mock oral exam today. And I'm actually going to do it. I'm not gonna say I'm planning to. I'm gonna say I'm going to. I'm gonna go because my deadline is coming up. So I will talk to you later on with some exciting updates of me having finished the things I said I was gonna finish. Hello, it's been a few hours. Exciting things have happened. First of all, I submitted my project proposal. Yay. The whole deadline thing totally worked. I finished at 11:30 on the dot. I was like, I need to get this done. Anyway, so I finished it, left it for like half an hour, came back, reread it. Everything was fine, submitted it. That's done, out of my life for now. So that's good. And then I just ended up taking a pretty long break. I did a little bit of work for my class that I just had and then just chilled. Anyway, and I just had my class and there were only 3 of us in the class and then obviously the teacher, but that actually worked out really well because this was my Spanish speaking class and normally they're like between 6 and 8 of us, and so actually having just 3 of us was pretty nice because we had like more time to actually talk more. And so yeah, it was definitely interesting and probably one of my favorite sessions of that class that I've ever had, so that was good. All in all, feeling pretty positive. Sadly, it's about to rain. I think the sun actually came out today even though it was predicted to rain all day, so I've been in like such a better mood than I was expecting, but I do think it's gonna rain. That's fine because I'm still in a good mood because I did just have a class. I know I have work to do, but I think I'm gonna take a break and maybe just read a chapter of this. So I think I'm gonna read a chapter, then get back to work on my presentation, try and get that done by like 5 because yesterday I was working until like 6:30 I think. So ideally I'd like to stop working a little bit earlier today because it was just a lot. I was literally so tired last night. I went to bed so early because I was just like exhausted. I think I'm just gonna take a little half-hour break and then get back to work. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I am awaiting a package and I just know it's gonna arrive very soon. So I will talk to you later. I'm so blue right now. I'm like that song. So setting deadlines for myself, turns out that works really well because I set a deadline for myself for 6 p.m. to have finished making my presentation and it's not even 6 and I'm already done. So clearly this is just something I need to do for myself like every day. Well, every day when I've got like a ton of work to get done because I am so bad about procrastinating. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I actually got everything done from my to-do list today. Apart from I did not read any more of the vanishing half during my breaks like I said I was gonna do. Anyway, so I'm actually watching some videos right now and my head kind of hurts probably from like thinking so much today. So I'm actually going to like finish watching the video I'm watching and I might watch one more. Then go cook some dinner and then I think I'm just gonna have a really chill night, get into bed, finish reading this book. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff to get done tomorrow, so I really just want to have like a chill rest of my evening. I'm gonna have some leftover vegan cannelloni, which honestly is like my favorite thing. Oh, I'm so excited. I've got 2 of my sessions done. I only have 4 more, only 4 more. I have 4 more this month, but Then it calms down. April, I only have one deadline, but then I have 6 deadlines again in May, which is a lot. So yeah, it's just gonna be like a stressful couple of months, but I'm ready to have a break this evening. Anyway, this is a ramble. You already know all of this. I'll talk to you tomorrow when I finish the vanishing half, which I will do. I will. Okay. Hello, good morning. It's Saturday. I just wanted to pop on and finish this vlog because I forgot to vlog anything yesterday, so great job, Samantha. So the last time I spoke to you, it was Thursday evening, and I said that I was gonna finish the vanishing half on Thursday night, and you know what? I did. I finished reading this book, and I finally finished a book in March. The slump has been just killing me. So yeah, this is the only book I've actually read in March so far. I ended up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'll talk about my thoughts in my wrap up. I'm happy to have finally finished it because I was reading it for like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. It was like a long time. I've also made a little bit more progress in the guest list. I'm now about 30% of the way through, I think. Even though this was originally supposed to be a weekend reading vlog, which was super unsuccessful, the actual week was successful. So you know what? I'm proud of myself. And then last night, sorry, random little tangent. I'll finish the vlog in a second. But I made homemade pizza yesterday. I made the crust, and I also made some vegan pepperoni to go on top of it. And I'll insert some pictures of my beautiful handiwork because I actually made 2 pizzas. I didn't eat it all, obviously. But yeah, I was very proud of myself. But that like is what I spent like most of the afternoon doing yesterday because I was like so over all of the schoolwork. I was like, I'm just gonna make some pizza. So I was very impressed with myself. I wish you could taste it because it's actually so good. And yes, it's vegan, so you might be scared of it, but don't be scared. It's good. I don't understand why people hate on vegan food so much. You just don't knock it till you try it. But for real, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for joining me for this week. It has been a very stressful week. You know, I got a lot of work done and I finally finished a book, so that's exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I will talk to you very soon in another video. Bye.